Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another ball review. Today we're going to be looking into the new release by 900 Global, the Eternity, and I'm going to compare that ball to the Exotic Gem and also to a favorite of mine, the Infinite Physix. And the layout on my Eternity is one of my usual layouts that I use. I use 5 by 4.5 by 2 3/4 VLS layout, and it has exactly the same layout on my Infinite Physix. The only difference on the Exotic Gem is the second number, where I went 5 by 4 by 2 3/4 VLS layout. So that one should flare just a little bit more than the other two. But with the weaker core of the Eternity, it might give me a different shape compared to the Exotic Gem. Guys, I'm gonna get on the lanes, throw some shots. We're gonna start with the Eternity. Now I just got this ball a few weeks ago. I've thrown it in the league a little bit, but I haven't really changed the surface on it. So this surface is out of box, where the other two balls, the Exotic Gem and Infinite Physix, are gonna have 2000 Avalon by hand, because I've had those for a little while. And then after I throw some shots, we're gonna see how this React-to-Gloss works on the house shot here, which is 42 feet and with ice oil. See if I get any under over. I might have to scuff it up with the 2000 pad to get a better reaction on it, but we're gonna go out here and see first after I throw some shots to see if I have to do that. All right, I'm gonna start to the right like I normally would on a house shot, closer to the first arrow, and we're just gonna let this one fly and see how it works. Yeah, that was nice. That was a pretty good shot to start off with. Some of my other videos are not as good. All right, so I got it, that was 7 at the arrows. I got it out to the dry about 4 down lane, and it came off the dry really well. I'm gonna throw it one more time. Not bad. I'm really not a fan of the React-to-Gloss on some of the balls. I've basically changed the surface on a lot of them just to get the React-to-Gloss off. But so far today, this is rolling pretty good. Throw it one more time, out by first arrow again. That was about 8. Not bad. That was a little bit left to target from the last one. Kind of got it in. I've been working on my arm swing a little bit. But that reacted really good. So I'm going to move it left for a couple shots, throw it around second arrow, and throw it out to the dry and see if I get a better reaction or a similar reaction to the last two. Now the S84 Response is a stronger pearl cover, kind of like the REX is on the Infinite Physix. That's a stronger pearl as well. The one that's on the Exotic Gem, sorry, but can't remember which it is. It might not be as strong as the other two, but that ball is really clean for me. Well, actually, let me get a second arrow. It was almost a little bit too far left. Bad shot, still second arrow. Ooh. House shots, bad shot, nice reward. I'll throw it one more time. I was thinking about too much other stuff. Old man is cooking in. Now with this weaker core, 249, 050, and a massive 014, is a little bit weaker, so it's nice to have a weaker piece core-wise and a stronger cover. I might match up really well with this piece as I get more use on the lanes with it. All right, so around second arrow, I'm gonna throw it to the right. Throw a better shot than in the last one. There we go. Second arrow out to the dry. That was nice. Second arrow, I got it out to about 5. It read off the dry the right way. All right, now I'm gonna switch over and I'm gonna throw the Exotic Gem and see how different that ball is, because that core is slightly stronger. And like I said, I've taken the React-to-Gloss off the cover, so hopefully it's gonna roll, should be a little bit earlier, a little rounder than the Eternity was. So I'm gonna move back right. A couple shots around the first arrow again, so we can see a difference. There we go, that was 6. And it was, look at that, that was nice. Got it out to the dry. It was earlier and a little slower off the dry compared to the Eternity, where that one's gonna be a little bit sharper. That was pretty good. Now I'm gonna move, since that was a good shot, I'm gonna move right over to second arrow. That way we can move on to the Infinite Physix next. All right, this thing's going pretty good. I'm striking at will right now. All right, so second arrow, I'm gonna throw a little to the right. It's like 10 to 5 again. See how this ball reacts compared to the Eternity. Oh, not a good shot. I got it way out there. 5. Yeah, not a good shot. Let me try that one more time. Do that one a little too firm in the front, and that with my lower rev rate and my firmer speed, that's what happens to me on house shots. I try to throw it too firm to get it to hook more, and it usually doesn't. It does what that one did, throw it out the door. All right, so throw a better shot. Kind of like I threw the Eternity here at second arrow. There we go. And came around that one, and it kind of, you see it's a little stronger than the Eternity. It just didn't recover down lane. All right, I'm gonna switch over to Infinite Physix and see how different that one is with the REX Pro cover on that. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Pete. Calm down, make a good shot. You can see on this 42-foot house shot, I got more recovery to the right than I do moving in left. This is fresher, so we're here earlier in the morning, so nobody really bowled on this pair before I got here, so it's as fresh as it's gonna be. on a day-to-day basis here. All right, back out by first arrow again. This should be more continuous down lane earlier than the Eternity. But that was nice. You can see why I really love that ball. It's nice and smooth earlier. I did use it in a regional over the weekend on 38 feet. I just had too much surface on that ball, so when I came home, I hit it with 2,000, and that was just a lot smoother off the drive for me because the cover was so strong, and I had too much grit on it. All right, now I'm gonna move over to second arrow. See if I can roll this one a little bit better than the Exotic Gem. I was really trying to hook it too much instead of just rolling it. So let's see, second arrow out. Let's see how it works. Hopefully, we just as have a nice reaction like that last one. Oh, got it way out. As you can see with the Infinite Physix, compared to the Exotic Gem, when I get it to the right, it actually has more recovery because of that. Cover is a lot stronger than the one that's on the Exotic Gem. Nice, that was pretty good. Now that we've progressed through all three balls, I played first arrow and second arrow. Now let's kind of test this ball out a little bit and see how far left I can get. I know in some of my other videos, we're getting some comments where I'm not really moving as far left and throwing it right. So today we're going to test it out with these stronger asymmetrical balls and see how much I can really hook the lane today. So now I'm going to get out there. I'm going to try to throw it in between second and third arrow first and just kind of migrate left for a couple shots and see what kind of reaction I get. Still going to try to throw it to the right in the drive so that way it recovers because my lower rev rate. So let's see. Oh, bad shot. Bad shot. Let's try that again. Fresher house shots. I'm really, at this time, I only practice about a game. I haven't really warmed up on this lane. So where I'm playing right now, it's going to be a lot of over-under for me. So we might have to scratch it up if I want to play in that far deep around 11, 12 at the arrows to get the ball to react the same way as it was when I first started playing to the right in the dry. Try to make a better shot. I am throwing it a little slower, trying to loop it a little bit. I might be just a little too far left for right now. I'm gonna move my feet back right, but still try to play the same spot and throw it a lot better. Get on the lane a little bit earlier. There we go. Always a bridesmaid when it comes to messengers, man. Always a bridesmaid. All right, so those two sides, you see if I get it too far right, too firm, and never recovers. That one was nice and slow, and it read off the dry the right way. So the reactive gloss is probably just making it delay a little bit longer than I want. So I'm going to switch over to Exotic Gem and roll the ball in the same spot with that stronger core. And even though it's probably a weaker pearl, it should react better. So same thing, kind of like what I hear in my reels. I'm always playing around 11, 12. Let's try it with this Exotic Gem. It should come off the dry a lot better than the Eternity since it's stronger. Just like that. So you can see for me, the Exotic Gem is stronger because of the core than the Eternity, even though the Eternity has I believe a stronger cover on it than the Exotic Gem. That was a pretty good shot. I'm gonna throw it one more time. You can see that I am going slower, kind of trying to get on the lane earlier so that way it reads down in the dry better because of the volume of oil that's left of 10 here. Just like that. There you go. All right, now I'm gonna switch over to the Infinite Physix and throw the balls at the same spot and see if that one should be longer and more continuous off the dry rather than that longer and rounder of the Exotic Gem. I don't know, I might not need to touch the Eternity, but I like where it's fitting in between these two balls. All right, let's see. Infinite Physix, love this ball. Use it on multiple patterns, but we're not talking about that one in this video. We're talking about the Eternity. Not a bad shot. Came almost 5.7, 10. But you can see that was longer, more continuous, or not even sharper, just more continuous off the dry than the other two balls. Throw it one more time, a little bit better. Not a bad shot, but I know I could throw it better than that. Again, at this time, if I was bowling regularly, I wouldn't be this far left right now. Just trying to do it to showcase it in this video. Get a different view of the balls, how they react down lane. Up, around that one a lot. And that wasn't even a good shot. It still made it up to the pocket. Guys, now that I showcased all three balls, throwing on first arrow, second arrow, and in between second and third arrow, let's have some fun. Let's see how far left I can really go with these Eternity. This is something I don't normally do in my videos, but it's time to have some fun. Let's make a good video for you guys. All right, I'm gonna move farther left, throw it farther right. I'm gonna slow my speed down. Let's see if I can get this ball to react off the dry the right way. Let's go, low rev rate guy. Come on, baby cakes, let's do it. All right, so in between second and third arrow, we're gonna throw it out there. Hopefully it won't come around it too much. Oh, that's a pretty good one, out to no man's land. All right, that was test shot, because I'm really deep. Didn't come off the drive the wrong way, just kind of threw it too far right down lane. That was out the door. But before I do that, let's try to go through the middle. If I could just repeat that shot. Woo! And no. Nice. 0. That was awful. Don't do that again. Back to seriousness. We gotta be serious, make a serious video. All right, let's try it again. Close to the third arrow. Let's not throw it to the right like I tried to go through the middle on the last one. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit more, throw it even slower. You know, I don't have the rev rate to get it back, so let's try it here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man, like that. Let's try that again. This ball is getting, I like this ball. Low rev rate guy moving left, throwing it right. Let's try it again. So to me, this is a good combination of weaker core, asymmetrical core, and a stronger cover. It really plays into my game where I could go slower, throw it to the right, and still have the recovery down lane because of the stronger pro cover off the dry. All right, let's do that again. One more time, then I'll move even more left. Getting the nosebleed section. Oh, that's left. And see what happens when you don't get it to the right early enough on the house shot? Blech. Right now, if I'm playing that far left, I'm gonna throw the exotic gem. Why don't I do that? All right, let's try to make a good shot. The last one was subpar, but this is fun, man. We're having a good time here. There you go. And that one for me is just, there's a little too much oil there. Ball's strong enough, but the cover's just not strong enough to make the corner. Wonder if I did that with the Infinite Physix, what would happen? Now, Infinite's a ball I like to get left with and throw it right because how continuous it is. So let's see if it works here. Around it a lot. Came around that one a lot, but you see it recovered down lane compared to the other two. So even though that core is in the kind of a little bit stronger than the core that's in the exotic gem, that cover's a lot stronger than what's on the exotic gem. So now I get that recovery down the lane. Do that one more time. Try not to be so around it though. Something I've been working on as well. Try not to be around it so much. There you go. That's a good shot right there. No love, man. No love. All right, I'm going to switch back to Eternity. Throw just for a couple more shots randomly, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Remember, do that thing. Take that time to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell for notifications so you know when my content hits the internet. All right, I'm going to go move back right and get more comfortable here. That way you can really see what this ball is doing. There you go. That's a really good shot. Not bad. A little around it. Let's give it a little late. Let's try it again. One more time. Throw this one a little bit better. You can tell they turn these a little quicker off the dry down lane than the exotic gem for me. That's a bad one. All right, bad one. Bad one. I was talking, it wasn't focused. Last one, we'll wrap this up. Let's kind of pure this one for you guys. Give me a really good shot here. There we go, out to the dry though. All right, as you can see from the last couple shots, they weren't as quality shots as I'd like to make, but you see my ball reaction is changing. So let's see, here we go. Right around second arrow, and we'll close this thing out. Not bad, a little too straight. But thanks guys for tuning in to my ball review on the new 900 Global Eternity. Stay tuned for my next 2 ball reviews. Will be on the new releases from Storm, the DNA, and the IQ Ruby. Thank you.